over President William Ruto's remarks threatening Mumias Sugar Company creditors. The Law Society of Kenya and human rights groups say and describe the president's statement in which he directed parties in the Mumias Sugar Ownership tussle to withdraw their cases, failure to which they will be deported, jailed, or taken to what the president described as a journey to heaven. They termed those statements as a threat to the rule of law, asking him to withdraw the remarks and apologize.
Nimesema hawa watu mambo yao ni tatu. Si ndio? Either wahame Kenya, ama waende jela, ama waende mbinguni. Hakuna dawa ingine.
It is a chilling statement from the head of state during his tour of Bungoma and Kakamega counties that has sparked uproar.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Law Society of Kenya, Amnesty International, Kenya Human Rights Commission and Haki Africa have condemned the remarks, saying the president's statement threatens to return the country to the dark days where human rights were violated. LSK demanding that the president withdraws the remarks.
the demand that we want to make on the president is to not only withdraw and apologize for those very, very unfortunate remarks, but also to allow the due process of law to take its course to its logical conclusion.
We implore on religious leaders and all Kenyans of goodwill to come out and condemn the attempts to return our country to the dark ages and to depart from the rule of law.
With the debate over the control and ownership of Mumias Sugar Company coming days after the abduction and release of Rai Group chairman Jaswant Rai, the group alleges government involvement in his woes, raises concerns over the return of enforced disappearance experienced during the previous regime.
What we are concerned about is that he has done an absolute 360 turn. He is no longer keen to seek accountability, but on the other hand, he is more than willing and ready to use the same methods to achieve whatever aims that they have. It starts with one person before it becomes a flood.
LSK has also raised concerns over what they term as plans by the regime to intimidate lawyers in the course of their duty.
The Law Society of Kenya is apprehensive that advocates will be the next target in an attempt to intimidate those who are representing the various parties in court disputes over Mumias Company. The Law Society is also aware of the plans to cripple its operations through unwarranted tax audit and investigations by the Kenya Revenue Authority.
Azimio senators, led by the minority leader in the Senate, Stewart Madzayo, condemned their remarks, which they term as dangerous for investment, and called on the president and his deputy to adhere to the rule of law.
I want to ask the president and the deputy to know that to whom more is given, more is required of them. They must respect the Constitution, the rule of law, and they must govern justly.
It is important that the President of the Republic of Kenya must apologize to the Kenyans and all businessmen who are doing their businesses in this country.
The senators have urged the government to find an alternative means to resolve the dispute.
Still on that, claims